think.
Yeah, he.
Hate to make fun of somebody, but damn.
Well, I don't mind making fun of him. I mean,
we went
live. Just so you know, we did go live. So
yeah, we're all right.
That's all right. We can say anything we want about Vegas Dave. He can't do shit because he's a piece of shit. We know he's a piece of shit. He knows he's a piece of shit, and he could take all his money and get all his lawyers on me, and he ain't gonna get shit. Right. At the end of the day, he knows I know all about him.
You can't get blood out of a turnip. I think that was my grandmother used to say that.
Oh no, he could try to sue me, but he ain't gonna get shit.
Man, somebody tried to sue me like that.
What's he gonna sue me for? For telling the truth? For telling everybody what a fucking piece of shit he is.
So let's make fun of the purses, man. Don't carry a fucking jeweled purse, dude. Please.
Well, here, this is at the end of the day. He got hooked up with a book, got paid $30,000,
and didn't pay
first week
when he lost.
Got paid $30,000 the second week. When he lost $50,000 in week 3,
disappeared, ghost.
Not only disappeared, no, he used Gamblers Anonymous as his excuse as why he couldn't pay. So here's a guy going out there with his little purse and all his little, and let me tell you something. The man will never, the only thing that'll ever love that man will be his mother. The only woman that'll ever really, and think about it, any girl that stands next to him is a guaranteed gold digging hoe.
And they look like a giraffe if they stand next to him. So the
man is a very, very lonely man. This is what he has. He has his little video and he gets to tell everybody how great he is. But the man, I mean, I know him personally, so I know exactly what his game is. And his game is, I think we got it on video. Oh, I treat every girl like they're the whore that they are. Something like that. So now, how are you ever going to, and now he's crying because he can't find love. Poor guy, he can't find love. Go love. Go hug your money, buddy.
Hey, that's what he's got.
Because that's all you're ever going to hug. Nothing going to hug you back but mama. That's it.
And mama's probably tired of giving him money.
No, Dave makes money. No. Don't ever think. Don't think he ain't making money. He's not from gambling. Money, but he's making money off of idiots.
Yeah, I saw the one show where he had like the $1,500 PayPal transactions popping up one right after another. Bing, 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 bing. I believe. I was gonna say I believe that part, but I don't know. Maybe the stories I heard were wrong. That he like had to get like bailed out by his parents on more than one occasion because he got.
Well, that probably is true, but I don't know. But I do know that during the mortgage crisis, he was hustling mortgages pretty. He was slanging them. He would not take less than a $10,000 profit on any mortgage deal. He thought that he was just the greatest in the world, and he'd tell everybody that if I can't make $10,000 off you on this, I'm not going to even take your deal. Yeah. That's really he'd make about. He probably made about, I think, around $800,000 a year slinging mortgages. So we made money.
Good job. There's Eddie J.
Listen, it is what it is.
Unabomber, dude.
He's a hustler. You see the hustle.
Yeah, man. Late start to the day, man.
Hey, we're good.
Saturday's tough.
It's Eddie J. Kaczynski with the hood.
What up, Eddie J?
Get it.
What up, Eddie? Eddie J. Were you with Don Best at the time when I brought Vegas Dave on to Don Best? Were you with us at Don Best at that time when he'd pull out his $10,000 ticket? Huh? That was back, Vegas Dave called me up one day, said, Lou, I want to be a famous handicapper. So do me a favor. So I got these tickets. Says, so I hooked him up and I put him on Don Best, and that's how he really got started. So I'm the asshole that got that guy started.
Good job,
I deserve everything coming to me, guys.
You paying attention? You paying attention, Lou? Eddie can't hear you. He can hear us, but he can't hear you. Is there any?
Let me tell you, Eddie, go get a new phone.
I
I don't know, Eddie.
I think
I don't
went
have
off
the
and
answer for that.
texted him. I have to come back on. I'll be right back.
Yeah, do a reboot. Reboot.
All right, man.
I was wondering why he wasn't answering.
What do we think about all this college basketball, dude? I'm sure the 10 people I see watching us probably don't want to hear us babble about Vegas State.
Well, you know what? Nobody really wants to hear too much of it, but you got enough of it. You got a little bit of the story, and hopefully you'll avoid the bullshit because there's plenty of it there.
Yeah.
All right. So here's Eddie J coming back to us. Can you hear me now, Eddie J?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Better.
All right. So, all right. You weren't there. You heard me, but you didn't. No, you didn't hear me.
Well, you were rapping?
No, I wasn't rapping. I was asking if you were there when I brought him to Don Best Studios that day.
Yeah, I was there. He was there for a couple months, and he was giving out his big money line picks. He'd bring a hot girl in there every time, and then he kind of disappeared from Don Best. And
why he disappeared.
All right, Eddie, what do you think his height was?
5'6", 5'7".
Oh, he's actually think he's that tall?
Maybe
5'4", 5'5".
Dude, I was seeing him next one. I wouldn't have given him more than 5 feet tall, dude. He looked like a.
I think he's a little over 5 feet, but his Napoleon complex is about 12 feet.
Yeah, I was down SLS, and he was in there one day watching the game, and boy, he's a very shy guy, but in character, man, he knows how to turn up, don't he?
Oh, he's not. He's not shy. He really isn't. He's just.
I'm not shy.
Yeah, he's.
Gregory Abbott shaking.
He probably knows that you know. That's the thing, you can't be around those people that know, because if you notice, anytime there's never a negative thing. He has a team that just erases anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything negative, he has a team that erases. Erase this. Go ahead.
All right, that's enough.
If you want BD in the sports industry, it's available.
All right, we're ready to give out my losers for the day.
Hey, there actually was a clone of Vegas Dave, a guy named Vegas Joe, and he was hanging down at the Circa, and I kept seeing him on my timeline. I'm 23-1, 24-1. I'm like, damn, he must be Vegas Dave's brother because he never loses. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, there was a lot of complaints. Actually, one of my new signups came over from him, and then I actually got 3 signups from him. He went 1-18 and just ghosted everybody and disappeared. No one could find him. So he actually got 20,000 signups off that artificial 24-1 he ran, and then he went 1-18 in real life and he ghosted. I said,
well, at the end of the day, guys, the plays are here. We put ourselves out there. We tell you why we like what we like. We do not hide behind anything. There's nothing to hide from. Everybody in gambling will lose. At best, or at worst, 47% of the time. I mean, there's just so many losers out there that in gambling, you cannot deny it. That's all. Now, that doesn't mean I'm trying to pump losers. I'm just trying to tell you this is gambling, and this is a real gambling show. Now, I appreciate that, guys. Let's keep it that way. So, yeah, Tony, you got your fucking ass kicked. When you're ready, Eddie sitting there. Shit happens, guys. We have bad days. We have bad weeks, But at the end of the day, we're talking about these games. We're giving people nuggets. So appreciate you guys sticking around that are viewers because we may not always have the winners for you, but we always got some nuggets for you. And we're trying to do our best to make sure that you're going to be able to do your best. So, all right, that being said, let's get into I guess college basketball is early, and you know what else is early is my hockey parlay. Oh, God. 4 of the 5 are in, guys. Montreal to close it out early today. So the money line parlay, my 5-teamer yesterday, 6-1. We got it riding on Montreal. Hopefully you guys took advantage of that yesterday. Marcus wants to talk about Missouri beating Alabama, or maybe Virginia Tech wins by 10+ over Miami. Miami, big win. You got to think that they're going to be flat today. They're not going to be able to pull off back-to-backs. So making a little sense there, Marcus. Anybody got any quick thoughts on that one?
I actually definitely bet Missouri. Yeah, that's one of my. I'm looking at my list. I actually have them in order that I like them from 10-1 today, and I believe that one is going to be number 3. That's my third best play. Missouri plus 2.5 at home against Alabama. Pretty much the same situation as last week. I believe Bama road favorite Saturday didn't work out too well. Probably just expecting to see about the same again today.
All right, so we got a little Missouri love going on. Anybody, Chumly or Eddie, anything going on with that?
Well, that's where you kind of read the lines. You look at that, and the general public's going to get sucked in Alabama pretty easy there. But I definitely think this is a great spot for Missouri to get the win. I wouldn't touch Alabama today. It isn't going to be a play for me, but if I had to bet it, I definitely would go with Missouri.
If there was a gambling Bible and I wrote it, avoiding high-profile road favorites on Saturday would be like commandment number 2 or 3. I've seen, like I said, I've been doing it 30 years. I've seen more people get their asses handed to them betting chalk on Saturday on the road. All the top 5 team -6 on the road, loser. Top 5 team -8 on loser. Over.
All right, so we got a potential home underdog for our money line ticket there today. Thank you for waking us up for that one, Marcus. So, all right, so we got a little chatter going on. So, Virginia Tech by 10. Do we are we kind of or Virginia Tech for the blowout today? Is that probably going to happen?
Man, that's such a big schedule. I vaguely remember. Who are they playing, guys? Have somebody help me out here.
Miami, Virginia Tech at Miami.
At Miami.
It's just scary, man. That's all. And it looks too good to be true. It probably is. Just like the Miami Duke going in there, about the same point spread, 11.
It's the win, isn't it?
What is it?
This is their first game since the upset, is it not?
That's quite possible, but they're still at home, man. I'm not wanting to jump right on Virginia Tech. Let me find the game. What was it? Rotation number. I hate Saturdays because there's so many games.
I know. It does get a little tough, but
trying to find it quickly. I can find it, but I just can't find it quickly. Go ahead, bud.
I'm just gonna say real quick. I left this. I went over and it just doesn't fit nothing I'm doing. So I just wanted to get that out there that I'm staying away from the game. That's all.
All right. What about you, Eddie? Any feelings on it?
Virginia Tech's pretty due. They've dropped a couple lately, and Miami coming off that big win. They're probably doing a letdown spot, but the line's kind of getting away a little bit, so it's up to like 4.5. So I'm not touching it, but Virginia Tech.
You just look at Virginia Tech going back to right before Christmas on the road, 78-60 loss at Syracuse. They just got pounded. I remember that game. They looked like dog shit. Then they get their road win at Notre Dame. Congratulations, good job. Then they come home, beat Virginia in the big upset that I had. I think a lot of us might have been on Virginia Tech over Virginia. And then head to Pittsburgh and get popped, dude, right after it. And so now they're the second of these 2 road games. ACC road win.
Team.
Well, it's just not easy to win on the road in the ACC, man. It really is. Now, not only are you asking them to win, you're asking them to cover damn near double digits and shit. Now, what is the spread there?
4.5.
It's like 4.5 now. It started out at 3 something.
Okay.
Jumped up.
I got 5.5.
5.5 now?
Yeah.
That's a good number. It's right in the middle. I don't want Miami at that number, but I wouldn't take Virginia Tech. That actually seems like a good number. I'm surprised they kept it down. Yeah, 5.5. I'm surprised they kept it that low.
It was lower to start. It's been going up. It was like when I was doing my games this morning, it was at like 4.
Yeah.
So it's moved. It keeps moving. That scares me a little too. I mean, like I said,
they're not going to be able. Miami's not going to be able to show up after the outright win. I'm going to say
that's your.
That's just an opinion. It's nothing that I'm really going to town on or anything like that. I mean, I'm doing this right now, talking to you guys. And Ken No Barbie says it's going to be a good game. What about Butler? Anybody have any opinion on Butler?
The Butler did it. Are we playing Clue? A game of Clue.
Butler DePaul. Butler -6.5. We got a total 131.5.
I'd lean to Butler, but I don't want none of them. Lean to Butler, but I don't want any of it. They've lost 2 of 3, or they've lost 3 in a row. 2 of the 3 were on the road. They lost to Xavier. This looks like a good opponent for them to get a win on, but, the mentality of a team, both these teams are struggling.
The favorite covered
lean
five.
To Butler.
The favorite covered 5 of the last 7 in this matchup. But DePaul dead under 2-8 to the under this year, 6-9 to the under for Butler. So I'd be leaning under, looking for more stuff. And damn, look at that, 8 straight unders for DePaul. So 2-8, 8 to the under, but 8 straight unders.
Between these two teams, guys, if you're talking about unders, just to throw this out here, between these two teams, you've got DePaul at 248th in the nation in field goal percentage, and Butler is 291st. So you got two of the worst shooting teams, and three-point shooting's even worse for DePaul. They're 290th in the nation out of 325 teams in three-point shooting. Basically, they're bricklayers.
All right, so the totals.
What's it at, Lou? 130?
131-ish.
Yeah, that's a pretty good. We can all probably agree that's a pretty good under there. First half probably would be great under also. I like doing the halfers on these. I'll agree.
I'm on my do not play over list, so I don't know.
Right. I'll agree with the under on that.
All right, so when I get this far and I start seeing all these under numbers, I'll be honest, I haven't looked at the game. I'm bringing it up, and I'm talking with you guys about it right now. So now I see an under here.
Neither team shoots good.
Step further, now I'm going to, let's create the line. So, if DePaul scores 69 points a game, and Butler gives up 72 a game, so I'm looking at about a 70 to 71 points for DePaul.
Well, what you need to do with that, Lou, is look at what DePaul does on the road and what Butler does at home. I like to do that instead of straight.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I got to click the venue. The venue. DePaul's offense, 73 points a game on the road. Butler's defense, 66 points a game.
It's about 69. 69.
So put that in the middle. What do you got, 69?
Uh-huh.
And then we got Butler's
offense.
I'm going to
get later.
65. DePaul's defense, 79.
So 73 and 69 comes out to 142. I'm good at math.
That goes way over.
And a half. You paid the price.
That's if you're.
That's why you can't bet it under, because
you're playing like a. God, I hate coming up with like total. That's why I don't really do totals, because they're kind of not consistent. Like I say, if they have 5 bad minutes, whatever you handicap, you can like jack off on it, dude, because it's probably not going to play off. Right. Or if they go 5 minutes and nobody misses, that's the other.
Right.
And you'll see that shit too.
So look at it this way. Now we just got a lot of trends, and I'm just trying to show you, the viewers, some ways of handicapping, way that I'm handicapping. I'm looking at the game. You brought up the game. I started looking up the game. I didn't create my number. I usually want to create a number first, but that's how I'll create the base number. And if you look at that throughout the schedule in college basketball here today, most of that will align with the point spread. This one doesn't, and that's why you have all this under material to go on top of the baseline. And that's why, and now it's just too expensive to be playing that under 131.5. But it's the only way to bet the
last game. 2 conference road games, DePaul, and this goes back, goddamn, all the way in before Christmas. They've scored exactly 61 points their last 2 road games, DePaul.
So, yeah. So the under is the way to play. But it's,
I wouldn't touch
an expensive commodity right now.
Yeah, I'm not a big. It's not blowing my skirt off.
It's the TME of last week. If you follow the stock market,
GameStop, baby.
Right. Hey, it's almost 10:30, guys. Let's get into our card here.
All right, guys. I'm trying to help the players.
Well, we can go back to it.
I appreciate the people chiming in and throwing in some opinions and get us rolling here. All right, so college basketball. Go ahead, Chum. You're excited. Right. You got some winners there for us. Don't mind me.
I'm going to do my daily recap of yesterday on the show. I lost. We'll start out with the losers for Vegas Dave lovers here. We lost Detroit Pistons. That was a bad call. And we lost Oral Roberts, but then we won with the Miami Heat over Las Vegas Knights, Dayton, and we hit Louisiana Tech money line. So 4-2 day overall again. That's kind of been the the norm lately, 4-2, which anybody on here probably can live with. Today's college hoops, I'm going to go with Oklahoma to start out with, minus 14.5 against Iowa State. Iowa State is horrible this year. Oklahoma is going to keep rolling. I got this one capped at 20 plus. This should be a pretty comfortable cover I'm seeing there. Also, Lou was talking a little bit about value. We kind of lost a little value on this next play. Last night they moved it all the way to 7, but I still see value at 7. I got this one going 10 to 15 points against Fordham. Once again, there's a huge. They got matchup problems all over the fucking place in this game. Bench, everything. I got LaSalle winning by easily over 10 points against Fordham. Now let's get to some fun money line stuff. Hopefully we had a couple of these in our round robin today. Marquette sitting at 9-9, playing at home against Creighton today. Might be a tough money line one, but I think they're going to get there. Marquette's actually pretty talented. Obviously they're not as talented as Creighton, but this kind of fits into this system I've been doing. I got I think Marquette plus 4.5 and plus 170. We got a good chance there. I got Arkansas Little Rock plus 3.5 plus 145. I got them winning outright today in my system. I really like this play. And then my last one, this is the big long shot, but I'm going to give it a shot. We're going to take Ball State plus 9. I also got a little love for him plus 350. I mean, it's going to be tough against Toledo, but going by the system and the line movement and the public and everything else, I think it's got an outside shot. So those are going to be my 3 top dogs. 2 top favorites, Oklahoma, LaSalle. 3 top dogs, Marquette, Arkansas, Little Rock, and Ball State. That's what I got for college today, guys. Hopefully we get some winners out of that.
All right, chums. I'll bet you we get some winners out of that, and I like it. Looking for some dogs for our round robin parlay. We're going to hit one of these lottery tickets, guys. Don't know which day, don't know what day, but as long as we're in it, we'll win it. And you got to be in it to win it.
It's like a lotto. You got to be in it to win.
Yeah, we lost the last 2. We didn't. We cashed, but we wound up having a losing number.
EPMD. I shot.
We'll get one. I guarantee we'll get one.
Well, yeah, and we already got one, so that's nice. We're on a free roll, and hopefully the free roll turns into, we're all got $6 each invested.
I got to send my $6 yet. I'm good.
We're under $100 now, so
okay, we're hurt.
Just to let you know. But anyways, all right. So now let's see what. Now, is he the Red Rifle or is he the Red Rocket?
I give him a new name for a little while. The Rocket, because he's gonna fire a little bit harder than the Rifle will. Like the Red Rocket's due to come out, and he's gonna start blasting us with a bunch of winners again. He's had a couple of bad days, but
Red Cannon.
I've known Tony for a lot of years, and he's probably one of my favorite cappers of all time. I mean, I've gotten to love you, Eddie and Lou as well, but I've known Tony forever. The Rocket is going to explode today. Let's get this.
Something about that.
Tony.
Red. I bet you Chumly grows it out. There's a little red in that hair, isn't there?
Mine?
Oh, God.
It's probably either gray or red.
Yeah, mine's gray, and actually Kimberly just got rid of it today. Freshly shaved for the show. Might wear the suit and tied him. But anyway, all right, Tony, let's hear it.
All right, here we go. I'm going to go back. The theme for today, after several losing days, I'm going to harken back to my childhood, the late 70s and into the early 80s, when I used to listen to Casey Kasem religiously every Sunday morning and make little cassette tape recordings of the top 40 hits. So today we're going to do a top 10. So this is my version of the Casey Kasem top 10. Keep in mind, picks 10 through 6 are just like, take them or leave them. So starting with number 10, Illinois, Chicago, the Flames plus 11.5. They burned my ass last night as the best bet. Played good for about 10 minutes, then stopped scoring. I'm going to come right back to it. Maybe they'll fuck me again. We'll see. Number 9, North Alabama, my plus 3.5. Viewer mentioned the game last night. I like the other team last night, actually, and they won easy. So North Alabama got smoked last night. I think they're the better team. Look for them to come back. That's number 9. Number 9, North Alabama. Number 8, let's go to number 605 on the rotation. I think this is an earlier game. We're going to get NC State -4. Who are they hosting today? Oh, they're not hosting. And I got a board. Yeah, now it's soaring. It's up to 5.5 now. I see it. Man, that went.
Yeah, Boston College is dressed like
Boston.
six scholarship players because of the COVID.
Right. So, yikes. Yeah, that spread just went crazy. I got number 7, NC State. All right. And then that was number 8 was NC State. Number 7, I believe this was a play that Chumly touched on, Marquette. At number 702 on your rotation. We're going to play the Marquette Warriors plus the 4.5. Just they haven't had a good year. Just one of those that stinks. Playing the favorite looks like a really bad spot. And Chumly, that is the Red Rifle, but we'll take Chumly. And that's going to be number 7 heading up the countdown. Number 6, we're going to put up Drake as the play. And Drake is 13-1 against the spread. It's really hard to find a spot not to like them. We definitely hammered them after they got actually won the game. Just barely beat Illinois State. They didn't cover. That was the only time this season, a game they played with a line on it, they failed to cover. So Drake has been an ATM machine this year. And now we're getting to the top 5. Let's start with number 5. It's going to be number 639 on the slate. It's going to be Kansas plus 2.5. My notes are scattered, guys. I know I like it. Went over this. Oh, yeah, West Virginia. Guess where this falls in? And I think there's going to be a few of these today. A matchup of 2 ranked teams. We're going to play the lower ranked team. We're going to take Kansas. West Virginia got their bounce back off the home loss to Florida with a road win against Iowa State, who's not been great, I don't believe. No, they're awful. And so coming back home, Kansas looks like a viable opponent. That's my number 5. Number 4, we're going to take Furman, the Paladins, Furman, South Carolina. I believe they are hosting Wofford today. Like the spot. Wofford on the road looks like a tricky position. We love Wofford, don't get me wrong. We've played them pretty well, and they've come through quite a few times. But I like to play the spots, and some of these spots come up like today on the road at one of the better teams in the conference. Looks like a great spot for Furman, and that earned my number 4 position. Number 3. We've touched on this game already. Missouri getting the 2.5. I think does this fall into the lower ranked team category too? I do believe, right? I know we like them at home against Alabama. Alabama already kind of showed they played great for a while. Just getting through a conference season, especially one of these better conferences, SEC, ACC, Big 10, Big 12, even some of the A10. Missouri Valley. You're not getting through these conferences winning all your road games. You're just not going to. So you start looking at these good teams and trying to pick the spots where they're more likely to lose. You can't say for sure they're going to lose, but obviously over the course of the season, it's more likely to lose. Hey, what's going on, guys? We're up to number 2, cuz. Where are we at here?
You got 2 more. 2 more.
Wisconsin, number 657 on the rotation, plus 4. And then the best bet's Duke against my Tar Heels tonight. Think that's going to be the play. Duke going to bounce back here. Tar Heels just don't shoot the ball that well. If you can keep North Carolina from eating and feasting on the offensive rebounds and laying it right back in the basket, this team is set. They struggled at Clemson. They're going to struggle scoring here at Duke. Duke is the best bet for me today. That's going to be number 740 on your rotation. We'll see how the day goes. That was 10 plays. We'll see how it happens.
All right, 10 plays. But I like your number 1, Duke. Again, after the big loss, they'll bounce back here today. So play Duke, fade Miami. That's a system all in itself right there, guys. So I will agree with that. Go ahead, Chum.
Before we get to Eddie, I'm sorry about this, but I'm going to back Tony a lot here, too, as the public is hammering North Carolina pretty hard. I have all the forums and with the line movement and the money. I like the play also. Duke's the play in that game. I'm done.
If it means anything, I am a Tar Heel, so that, I'm more than willing to bet against.
The only thing that means something right now is Eddie's opinion.
Yeah.
What you got, Eddie?
Hey, what up? What up? But I don't know if I can follow after Tony's soliloquy there, but we'll go for it.
Romeo.
Yeah, I'll just make it short and sweet. I got a full slate today. I'm not going to give out, a million games, but first game I'll shoot to you is Oklahoma and Iowa State over 140. Iowa State, they'll compete for the first half. They'll put up some points. Oklahoma, they're one of my over teams, but recently they haven't really got on track. They've played some grinded out games of late. I expect, laying 14 at home here today against Iowa State, who plays no defense whatsoever, that Oklahoma gets to, 80, 85 points. I think Iowa can get to 60, 65, maybe 70. So we should have no problem getting over to 140.5 there. Another game, UNC Wilmington -1. I'd probably just take the money line instead of the 1. They're playing Elon. UNC Wilmington's a high-paced offense, scores about 78 a game. Elon struggles to score, really uncompetitive. I mean, they lost a doubleheader last weekend to Delaware, and they're just not really competing at all in that conference. So I think UNC Wilmington picks up the win there. I'm going to go with Chumley's Denver from yesterday. I'm going to take the +2.5 today. They're 1-12 on the season, maybe 1-13 after that loss yesterday, but they played really well. They showed me a lot of heart in that overtime loss yesterday, and I think today in the back-to-back at home, they actually pull the game out, get their second win of the season. In that North Carolina Duke game, I'm going to go over 145. It's always a high-scoring affair when them two play. They usually, if you look at the last 5 to 10 matchups, they end up in the 155 to 160 range. So 145 is more of a, undervalue based off how those teams are performing this year. Well, at Duke at home, they tend to score pretty well. They're averaging, over 75 a game there. And Carolina's going to score too. So we should get the 145 on there. I like Hofstra today as a small favorite against Drexel. That game, if you want to maybe parlay Hofstra money line with the over, because it's 136. I see Hofstra winning the game, and I see both teams getting over 136. Let me see if I have one more on here that I could give to you, or let's see, what was I don't know. Oh yeah, St. Louis and St. Bonaventure over 137. I'll shoot that out. I expect some points in that game. It's going to be a competitive game. St. Bonaventure, usually a high-scoring team, but they've been an under team this year. But St. Louis at home is going to push the pace. St. Bonnie's will be competitive, and I think we get the 137. So just to recap, a few totals for you. Duke over 145, Oklahoma 140, 40.5. St. Louis over 137. Take UNC Wilmington -1. Denver plus the 2.5, and a parlay Hofstra money line in the over 136.
All right, Eddie J. There we go. So lots of college basketball for you there today, guys. I mean, who's giving out 20 picks here today? Wow, you probably got close to 20 picks out there. So, all right. So, and I'll give you another one, the best bet of the day from our boy Pete Hesse. He wanted to be with us, join us today with some prop bets, but he unfortunately can't be with us right now, but he's got the over 71.5 with Akron today. Akron Toledo over 71.5. He laid $1.30 on it, and that must.
What is that? First
not today, I don't think, bud.
Is that
I think Toledo's playing Ball State. That was one of my bets. That was from the other day.
Is that a first?
Okay, so all right, so he's Golden State, Dallas. And all right, so let's get in the NBA then. Okay, so sorry about that. I'm just kind of reading the message you just sent me. Maybe I read it from the other day. So, but he'll be joining us soon. All right, next on the list, let's get into the NBA real quick, guys, and because I got to get some action in before tip off as well, and get some guys taken care of here. So, NBA. Let's start with Tony.
One play.
Let that hit wear off a little longer.
One play. Dallas Mavericks.
What?
That's it.
That's it.
One play.
Dallas Mavericks.
Hey, for me, yesterday 1-0, Clippers, Celtics over. One play for me, Dallas Mavericks.
Oh no!
Wow. All right, so we got an alignment going. We got an alignment on the Mavericks. What about you, Chums?
Well, I'm gonna give you a really good play in that Mavericks game. I'm not gonna back the Mavericks, but I will give you. I went over this and I found a little something with that first quarter. I will give you the Mavericks over 58 team total for the first period, and then I'm going to go with my other play, the Rockets under 222.5. But Mavericks over 58 first period will cash, guys. Get on that.
Hold on, Mavericks over 58 for the first quarter. Oh, the total, the team, not the total.
No, just the two teams first quarter. It's going to go over 50.
I want somebody on. Okay. All right. So Pete says he his best bet Golden State +5. And it was a team total he was talking about. Just type it in there, Pete. We'll talk about it. So, and then all right. So now we got some Maverick love out there today. And Destiny Dixon wants to know if anybody got an opinion on the Knicks here today. I did not have an opinion on that game. I know that. I passed on that game. Anybody?
Yeah, they might have a shot as the dog. I don't know what Lillard's status is, but -1. That's telling me that he's probably not playing again today. And the Knicks, I think they lost by 3 when they played in Portland, so it might be a good spot for the Knicks there.
Okay. All right. So I'll try to pull up some numbers here for you too in a minute, Destiny, if I get a chance. So my NBA today, listen, Sacramento to the over on Saturday nights has been the strongest trend in the NBA over the past 25 years. Bet you didn't know that. So that being said, they're playing in the afternoon on Saturday. So I don't know what that means, but I know everything else points to an over in this game. So I'm still rolling with the over in this one. So Denver, Sacramento, I like it over the 227.5. I believe Brooklyn and the Nets will be also another over. So I can get into the Ys, but we're already running long. And but I do believe that this one goes over here tonight. Brooklyn Nets over. And the same as the Golden State game and Dallas, I believe, will be the over. So Chumly likes him in the first quarter.
Yeah. So I like a game too, Lou. That's a good call. That game will go over. That one hit my system pretty hard. So yeah, I agree 100% with you. That game's going to go over for the game too.
Pete just said Golden State just blew them out. Yeah, 147. The Mavs got to have.
That is why I'm betting Dallas. The fact that they just blew them out by 31.
That might be their wake up call.
Pretty much. I mean,
they've only won one of their last 8 games, but that might be the wake up call. But Pete says no way. Plus $1.45 on the money line.
That's why they have.
Either way, it'll go over. I agree with Lou that. Me and Lou can align on this. Bet that game over. I agree 100%, Lou.
You got it. All right. So I think the Bucks also are an over. I got a lot of overs here today. I believe there's an over here with the Bucks. So that's what I'm saying. I need to get myself.
That's a good play.
Yes, the over here in the Bucks, 27 and 12-1. The last 40 meetings that these guys have got together. And I believe yesterday it pretty much landed on the number. So both teams have been playing. Well, actually, Milwaukee a little bit to the under pace recently, but Cleveland's been going over. So I think that continues. I think the over tonight. So that's my NBA. Now, any NBA before we go to the hockey, guys?
I'll go on that Bucks game. They're going to kick Cleveland's ass again tonight. They've been they're getting their thing. Everything's coming together for them, and they blew them out at the end last night. It'll be more of the same tonight. You can lay the number with the Bucks again. They'll cover the number tonight.
All right. So now, that being said, let's get into the NHL. So Tony and Chumley, you guys have both been kind of tossing your hat in the ring here a little bit. Anything?
I'm 2-0, bud. I hit the Sharks last night. That's 2.
I'm 2-0. I got
2
one.
picks, 2 winners. I like the Penguins tonight. against the Islanders. First meeting, they're going to play 6 times before the end of the month. Give me the Penguins.
All right.
I'm going to, because I know Eddie's the man at hockey, and so are you, Lou. You got your parlay, you're going to win. But I'm 2-0. I'm going to give you, I'm captain hockey now. It's fun.
Good.
Leafs over 1.5 first period is my play.
All right. Leafs over 1.5. All right, Eddie, before I get into mine.
Yeah, I'll just shoot 2 at you tonight. Totals, the Penguins Islanders, I'm going to go over 5.5, and Edmonton Calgary over 6.5 tonight.
Yeah, that I kind of like that a little bit, just because Edmonton's really doing well. So, all right. So my hockey tonight, and there is some, is going to be, obviously I have the Canadians going now to cash the last parlay. So, and this is what you're going to want to do. If you want to throw the Canadians in again, if you have not bet the parlay yesterday and you don't have the Canadians rolling, I'd throw them in there here today on this parlay. If you already got the action to close out, leave it alone, cash your ticket, maybe buy some back. All right, but now we got Coyotes and the Blues over, straight bet. All right, so there's your straight bet today, over 5.5. Coyotes and the Blues. Now the Penguins and the Islanders. We're going for a middle here, because the Islanders plus 1.5 on the puck line, minus maybe 270. This is part of the parlay here. So then we got Toronto going against the Canucks. They're now the price went up today, up to $1.89.90, maybe 85. So we're going to throw Toronto in there. And we're going to go with the Sharks again, plus the 1.5. So just like we did last night. So they're going to be minus 260. So 3 large favorites going to pay out. I haven't made the wager yet, so I haven't done the math yet. But they're all $3 favorites, so I'm probably going to get somewhere around $1.50 is my guess on that 3-team parlay. And that's my it's my story, and I'm sticking to it, guys. NHL. So. And that being said, we were talking about doing some prop shows and some prop bets.
I'll be ready for that shit in the morning, man. I haven't even.
Want to do prop bets in the morning, guys?
Yes, I haven't had a chance to really dig into it. I always do. It's like tradition for me. I've done it for 20 years. The player to score the first touchdown. I always bet on that one.
Well, I'll give you one right now. Over 3.5 combined sacks. That's my prop of the weekend.
Over 3.5 sacks.
Both tackles are out for KC.
They'll say all of them are going to be on Mahomes probably. Somebody was saying to take him to be sacked, whatever that is.
Spagnuolo coaching D, that Kansas City front with Frank Clark and all, they'll get Tom Brady down a few times.
Yeah, they said, Brady just will throw the ball away. Though. He hasn't been sacked much. He doesn't get hit hardly ever.
How about this?
Mahomes will try to scramble a little bit. Somebody told me the bet was who will be sacked first, Mahomes or Brady, and it was take Mahomes to be sacked first. And it was like minus 125. We said that was like the best prop, but I don't know. That's just what some guy I actually trust their opinion told me that to play that.
Just go over 3.5. Who cares who gets sacked first?
All right, I would have to say that there's a crazy stat that Alan DeRoche was posted a little bit ago. Tom Brady, 9 Super Bowls. Guess how many points he's mustered together
in the first quarter? 0.
First quarter,
0.
No,
5,000. 3, 6,
3.
Oh, he got 3 the last time, huh?
Against
3 points in the first quarter of 9 Super Bowls. So he does not start well.
Are they on those long drives? And, I remember the Panthers Super Bowl where he played against the Panthers. It was like, dude, it was like 3-0 damn near halftime. And it was like, I think it went over the total. So,
So against
the Panther went back in the day. Jake Delhomme threw the bomb to a Musa Muhammad.
Yeah,
that was a fun game.
All
and
right, I gotta let's run because I gotta do some things for 10 minutes for the game starts. So.
Yeah, all right. Let's let's make our round robin. I got DePaul plus 240. Missouri plus $1.50.
Denver plus 125.
Sticking to college baskets right now.
Yeah, Denver's college.
Oh, all right. Miami. No, we're not going with Miami today.
Marquette.
Boston College.
Marquette.
Marquette.
Hold on, I'm asking.
Okay.
Boston College, home dog?
No.
Right. Fordham, home dog.
No.
No.
All right. Hold on. Let's see. We got
Well, I had them yesterday. I think they'll win again against New Hampshire.
Well, I'm going down. I'm trying to just go down in order.
North Alabama.
Somebody said Kansas plus $1.15.
Nah, that's a pick. That's a tough one. That's
great.
I
like Kansas, but
let's hit a ticket. Denver plus $1.25. Denver plus $1.25.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
right.
Denver.
Marquette.
I haven't gotten to that yet. Illinois, Wisconsin. I'm looking for home dogs. Illinois State. There you go. Right.
Oklahoma State, maybe.
Illinois State.
I got Oklahoma State.
No, negative.
No, all right.
Okie State, Portland State, Kansas State, big dog. Yeah. They'll probably pull off the win for that game against Kansas. I don't know where. What's the other games I'm looking for, guys?
North Alabama, and then his one.
Is it a late game, Marquette?
2:00.
I'm right in the 2:00 right now. UAB Marquette plus 170.
There you go. I like that.
All right. And what else we got?
How many of you got selected?
4.
See if you
Little Rock.
What's the
North
one?
Carolina over Duke plus $1.60.
Fuck no.
We better not do that for Tony's sake.
Hey,
UMass Lowell.
Lowell. He wants Lowell University.
I like that, Eddie.
And I like North Alabama. Put those two on there, and that'll be 6.
Are those late?
Nah,
I don't think it's late. Nah, they're just bullshit games. They're down at the
Are they home or road?
They should be at the bottom of the bottom on the rotation.
All right, are they home or road? So I can.
North Alabama is a road team.
Both road.
What time?
Hampshire.
I don't know. I'm looking.
And the one Eddie's talking about starts at 11, I believe.
Yes, and at
or 8 minutes from now.
1:00.
Oh
no, it's an hour and 7 minutes till that game starts. Lowell against New Hampshire.
I like that. I liked it yesterday too.
Yeah.
And then the one I like is golly, man.
Damn. We might have to scratch it just because it's taking so damn long to find the game.
Yeah, you figure that out. I'm gonna take off and then let me know what's up with the other stuff, Lou.
Just stop up for the paychecks, Eddie. Okay.
Right,
hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Peace out, fellas.
All right.
Good luck,
I'll finish this thing out. Let me get this thing finished out. Now, Arkansas Little Rock. That was a play, right?
I like it.
Yeah, let him have it. Take it. How many is that?
And you guys can finish it out.
I'm looking for your. Yeah, all right. We'll see you. We'll see you, chums.
Then North Alabama, and that should be it.
Yeah, but where's North Alabama's on the road, you said?
Yeah, they're playing Florida Gulf Coast. I'm looking
North Alabama plus $1.50. There's 6 of them. Let me head over into NBA real quick or hockey. Let's see if we can bust it up to 8 teams. Coyotes, Blues, Islanders, plus 1.5. No, these aren't. That's there's no dogs in hockey tonight. Ain't no dog in hockey. NBA.
Dealer's choice. Just pick one. Randomly pick an underdog.
No, I'll just play less if I don't randomly pick an underdog. The Kings over the Nuggets. Nuggets got blown out. No, they're going to probably bounce back. Hawks over the Raptors. Raptors big road win last night. This is where we take the Hawks when Eddie's got nothing to say about it.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so there's your ticket.
The Warriors plus $1.50. Nobody liked that but Pete. So, but we'll go with the 7 teams.
Sounds like a plan.
17s. Well, if we do the 20 cents.
$24. Same bet.
There you go, baby. $24.
Same bet, different day.
All right. There it is. DePaul plus 240, Missouri plus 150, Denver plus $1.25, Marquette plus $1.70, Arkansas Little Rock plus 130, North Alabama plus $1.50, and the Atlanta Hawks plus $1.45. There we go. All right. So there's still a few people watching us, and I don't have much more to say there, Tony. How about you?
I can just go right down my list in case people just tuned in, want the top plays. For me, the top plays, I'm just going to give you the ones I actually bet my money on. So I'll cut through the bullshit of all that slate. But the games I like are Wisconsin, number 657, Missouri, 614, Furman, number 742, Kansas, number 639, and my best bet of the day, rotation number 740, the Duke Blue Devils in the Battle of the Blue Buds of Tobacco Road host the North Carolina Tar Heels. The campuses are 8 miles apart, and between them, they got about a dozen national titles. I think Duke gets the best of them tonight. Look for Duke to have a nice win coming off that upset loss against the Miami Hurricanes.
All right, and there he is. Red Rockets are glaring. And Pete will close out with the Bucks team total over 119. And there you have it. BettorCenter for Saturday, February 6th.
I'll have some prop plays in the morning. When we do the show in the morning, I'll have something ready for that.
All right, I got a couple ready. I'll save them for tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
All right, thank you for joining, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. with our Super Bowl edition of BettorCenter Live.